Greetings everyone, Business Dad here, and welcome to house preparation moving day. I've spent some time preparing a lot of stuff, a lot of the mundane stuff. So one thing I wanted to show you is these double layer capacities are quite heavy to make. You've got to do energetic steel, basic capacitors, so they require two basic capacitors and two energetic alloys each. As you can see, 2 times 20 is 40, and we've got electrical steels. What we've got is capacitor banks. So basically what we're going to have is a very big battery in our new house. Okay, and they're a multi-block structure, which is awesome. And actually, not sure if you noticed that. If you look, it says 5 million RF max input output. Boom, add it, and it actually starts doubling up. Alright, so they don't stack when you do that. Oh well. Okay. So as you can see, I've got all my machines in here. I've got some marble and cobblestone with me. I've got some bindings, some conduit items. I wasn't sure. I've been using the electrical cables for mechanism, but it says 500 joules a tick. I did some googling. That only is apparently something like 125 RF a tick or something. So that's just something that wasn't going to cut it. So I went and made some energy conduit, and we've got some spare items here to make more if we need them. As you can see, I've got a lot of iron. I've got some graphite bars and yellorium ingots. If you have been keeping track, you know that is for all the big reactors mod. So we're going to set up a nuclear reactor to start with. So what I've been doing is just preparing everything for the move, and what I'm going to do is just make another Strongbox, I think, and throw some spare stuff in there. One thing to show you just quickly outside, as you can see, I actually just been playing around with potential setups for houses. So this was setup 1. I think it's 1 too high, to be honest, and over here is setup 2. Now, if you look at this, we've actually got a powered light, and it's drained the entire leadstone energy cell. Awesome. It uses 10 RF a second, apparently, but it gives out double as much light as a torch. So we could probably get away with only using 1 or 2 of those in each room in our new place. So, I should probably go and get the light, shouldn't I? And hopefully I don't destroy it when I'm breaking it down. Let's see if wrench will fix that. Yes, I did fall on the cactuses quite a bit trying to build these. Beautiful. So as you can see, hold shift, turn off a light with red. This is an inverted one, so you build the normal light and then you need to give it a redstone signal to turn it on, whereas this one you need to give it a redstone signal to turn it off. So if we've got a nuclear reactor going, we will not need to turn the lights off, hopefully. Okay, so I'm quickly going to build another reinforced strongbox, as I do have the materials to do that somewhere. Okay, did I pack the wood up? Yes, I did already. Okay, so the strongboxes are quite easy to make. Once again, it's just a chest with stage 1 surrounded in tin, stage 2 surrounded in invar, and stage 3 surrounded in hardened glass. And the great thing is you can pack a ton of stuff in them, as you can see. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just pack quite a few things to start with. Fuel bucket, yes. Knew I had one of those around. Glass, chest, buckets. Okay, I always forget stuff, so I'm going a bit overboard on what I'm going through at the moment. No, a skystone, nether brick. We probably won't be needing that. Okay, silicon, just in case. What else do we have in here? Edge glass, more glass. Yeah, we can... Stirling engine, just in case. That runs off, coal, doesn't it? Let's just throw the piston in. Might as well, since we're doing everything else. Let's throw some glowstone in. I don't want to get there and go, oh god, I need to come back. Pulverized coal, nether quartz. Let's grab some sand as well while we're at it. So basically the idea is once we get there, we actually want to build a base, get a logistics network up and running, and then I will come back, and what I'll do is set up some ender chests. That's right. If you actually look here, I have the materials to make 2 ender chests. I have cactus green. Ooh, that would be a very not good network without some of this. Okay, crafting table. I have wood so I can make one. That's not a problem. Okay, 3 of you. We're just going to go overboard with the paper, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, we will use most of it, and if we don't use it with logistics network, we will probably end up using it with stuff like miscraft, etc. Okay. Oh, okay. If we want to be like that. Oh, whoops. Okay. So I've decided I'm not going to move far. I'm going to move reasonably close just to a nicer area. I'm just going to quickly go to sleep, as you do. Okay, and we've got a new day. So I have a plan to empty out all those chests over here, quick smart, but we'll do that once we've moved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back once I've gotten to the location I want to move to. So I'll see you guys shortly. Alright guys, and we're back, and this is the area I've decided to set up on. It's like a little hilly mountain. I'm decided to go evil villain style and do an overlook style reach. There's a bit of flat area over here, so it should be easy to set up Steve carts and stuff, and as you can see, it's not too far from where we were originally. So basically, first things first is we need to get our Strongboxes down, and you know what? I did have to go back and pick some stuff up, as you can see, like my diamonds, because I know I'm going to be needing a few of them, and I'm wondering, yep, I thought so. I didn't bring any coal. Typical, huh? Alright, so the first thing we need is a crafting table, or station. Who goes with crafting tables anymore? Okay, so what we... Actually, no, I've got the inverted lights here, don't I? I'm just going to put some of these down just for now. You see, these things are pretty cool. When I was checking out the lights, I made a few of them, a few different ones. So these things are about as strong as your standard torch. Alright, there we go. Oh, I should probably make some torches anyway, shouldn't I? That's a hell of a lot of yellow still. Those things look cool, and you can make them in different colours as well, which is okay, I guess. Alright, we don't need that many torches. 16 will mean we've got a stack. I'm just going to quickly throw some down. We don't want any rude interruptions. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is use the builder, which means we're going to need to use landmarks, and we're going to do... we're probably going to do a... Normally I'll go 9 wide. It's a good combination for standard torches, but with these new lights I'm thinking of going potentially 13 wide. Oh, come on! Zombies! Come here. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Okay. So the one thing I did forget to bring was lapis and landmarks. Ironically. Okay, so when we're using the filler from Buildcraft, we need 4 landmarks, not the standard 3. So here's the filler here. So what we're going to do is we're going to transform into flying mode, and what we'll do is we'll build our first room over here, I reckon. So... redstone torch, redstone torch, redstone torch, redstone torch. Okay, 1. I've got redstone. And I didn't pack any redstone torches. Typical business dad. Alright. Let's make some more sticks, huh? Okay, redstone torch is one thing we'll need. Quite obviously. So this is going to be fun. You know what? These landmarks are really hard to knock down. We'll get rid of these just for a second. We'll throw you a couple torches down here just to get the immediate yellow away. These things break real easy as well. Okay, as you can see, they do cover a little bit more light than the standard torch, but oh, come on. They do take up an entire block, so they're kind of like the things if you're building you're going to want to put in the ceiling instead. So what we might do is, tell me I'll put my tools in one of these chests. Yes, we did. Let's grab you. And let's just quickly clear. Maybe we should grab the shovel, huh? Here, shovel, shovel, shovel. Not the excavator, the shovel. Okay, so generally I like having 3 in between, which means we'll have one landmark there for the corner of our room. And what we'll do is then we'll have one landmark approximately here. I won't do it now. However, what I'm going to need is a lot of cobblestone. Luckily, I brought some with me. Approximately 23,000. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. So if we're here, 13 wide, and then plus 2 for the wall, so that's 15. So what we've got here is, let's have a look, which one are we moving? So 15, so 79 plus 15, that'll be 89, that'll be 94. Let's go back into wasp mode. Okay, right here. Can wasp go in water? Yes, beautiful. Alright, so I need to... Whoops. Oh, thank God we got that done right. Hey. The only thing about morph is that when you're using it, sometimes it just does not match. Okay, beautiful. What we want to do is just put the landmark in. So that's how wide we wanted our room. Alright, actually, while I'm thinking about it, you know what we haven't put on today? Which we just need to go back to human form. Australian Abraham Lincoln hat. Alright, hold on. Hopefully we're back to normal now, yep. There we are, hat. Oh, in the chest. Face hugger, nah. Foam finger, yeah. Oh yeah, looking serious there. Alright, so let's go back to wasp. So, I'd like to do the room 18. I normally do it 18. I might do it a little bit longer this time. I'd really love to give the filler a massive workout. So, we're on the x-axis now. So, 840. We'll make it 30. So, we'll go to 810. We'll make it 40. We'll go to 800. Yep, there we go. Hopefully it's not that deep. Come on, up we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. one more, come on. And a landmark. So if we're doing a quarry, that's a really long room, isn't it? Cool, we can maybe turn it into 2 rooms, that's cool. With a quarry, that would normally be it. So, what we need to do is also tell it how high we want it. So, see that? So what we're going to do is just rip that out. So that will be, that's the floor where the blue line is. So 1, 2, 3, 4 high, yeah. Now we'll make it 5 high, and then we need one for a roof. Alright? Come on! Whoops. Didn't need that last one, that's going to be a bit too high. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's where the roof will be. So here we go. Hey, why isn't, come on, there we go. So we'll go back into business dad mode. Hi skeleton! Hanging on the cliffs with the piggies, are ya, and the creeper? Alright. You haven't got a hat on, watch out for the sunburn. Okay. Click bang, there we go. That is what we wanted to see. Now, the reason I brought the marble is so we can get the filler to do the work for us. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, shovel, 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 shovel. We're going to need just some room around here, quite obviously. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the filler down right here. Boom. That's what we wanted to see. Beautiful. And no, I'm not going to get those landmarks. Okay, we want flatten to start with. So what flatten will do is it will actually make a layer under the frame. So the first thing we'll do is we'll get our cobblestone and we'll just grab an absolute ton of it. Come back over here and fill it with cobblestone. Beautiful. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That should be enough to flatten the area. Now, what we need is filled leadstone energies. And I know I've got them here. See, it's always a good idea to have some spare. Okay, so we're going to put you next to there, and there we go, he was already set up. So check this out. I love the filler machine. If you're not using it, you should. Absolutely, just look at that. As I said, the fill command will actually fill underneath. Did I make a mistake on the width or what? That's really wide, isn't it? Let's have a look. Okay. 80. We come over here. We're at 93, so that's 13. It is 13 wide. So as you can see, the filler works fast, especially if you use leadstone energy. So if I hooked up the other one, it would be even faster. So brilliant. So that's the thing. If you want the flatten, it will flatten underneath the frame. There's a very important distinction there. So the next one, the reason I've got the marble, and I should probably get the crescent hammer out. I'm going to move these with us because we're going to need them next. We're not going to use much marble, however, we will need another tool, and I hope I put it in the right chest, which was one of these. Yes, there we go. So this little bit, next bit's going to be a bit tedious on us, but that is fine. One thing to note about the filler is it will continue to draw power even when it's finished. So you need to knock it out. Okay. Let's grab some marble. Okay, so what we're going to do next is the frame. So, right click, and what one was it? Marble large dent, I think it was. We'll just quickly test. Marble with dent. couldn't make up my mind when I was doing the test houses either. That's it, we'll go with large dent. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is just putting... I'm manually having to put all these through. Hopefully it'll be enough to do the frame. Okay, one thing to note, the filler will use anything that's in there. It's not the builder. The builder will use specific, will use blueprints and stuff and use specifics, whereas the filler will just use whatever you give it. So, there we go. All the marble is done. So what we need to do is get the cobblestone out and put the marble in. So the next step we're doing is, we're not done yet. This is a 3-step process to build a room. Okay, so we've got the marble in. Flatten, frame. Alright, so what we're going to do is throw the leadstone energy cell down and watch it build a frame for us. So, how awesome is that, ladies and gentlemen? And as you can see, there's ripping through the power in that leadstone energy cell, which is why I had 2 of them. Okay, the next step is going to be the longest step, and that's going to be putting the walls in. However, before we do that, we'll go and collect these, and we will throw them down as well. So the next step is, we're going to be doing the chisel again, but this time what we're going to be doing is the cobblestone, huge cobblestone tiles. So I'm going to throw some of these down already to start with. As you can see, that's just eating all the power out, but at least it finished. So if we put some of these down to start with and then put a light on it, we shouldn't have any issues with mob spawns, hopefully, to some degree. Okay, I love watching the builder work. It's one of my favourite tools in Buildcraft, after the quarry, of course. The quarry has to be number 1. I know there's still some yellow, but it will be fine. We'll just go in and we'll run around and throw some torches. We do have that new light, inverted light, I plan on using. I need to make a few more, quite obviously. However, we do want to get set up just for now. Let's get all the marble out. Okay, so I'm just going to pause the video while I go and convert all the cobblestone over, etc. Okay, and we're back. What I did is I just converted the marble back into raw marble and put it back in the box. We've now got the filler set to box mode, and as you can see, I've got huge cobblestone tiles everywhere. So I'm putting down the other leadstone energy cell and watch it go. So this is pretty awesome. Connected tiles. Oh no, it just destroyed my lights. Damn it. Those were quite expensive to make as well. Oh well. Oh, you know what I needed to do? I needed to wait for it to finish first. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly run around, throw around torches, and we'll work on the rest later. So once it's started, if you put items down, it will be fine. However, don't put items down until, obviously, until after you've started the builder. Otherwise you will lose them, like you just seen. However, it won't replace the same item that's down. I'm just a little bit worried at the moment. I don't have enough cobblestone. Oh crap. I need to get out of here. Wasp time. And do I have enough power in the leadstone energy cell? Look at that. It's almost half empty already. It is half empty already. You got to admit, ladies and gentlemen, that is one hell of a quick way to build a house. And here comes the roof, and how are we going for crapish? What we're going to do? Bang. Alright, so we need to grab some more of these. And we get to do the boring chisel stuff again. Said I was worried I wasn't going to have enough. And hopefully this will be enough to finish it. Alright, let's throw you guys back in there. What I'm going to do is quickly, let's just cheat and have a look. Yep, there we go, the roof's going on. Awesome. That is one huge room we've got there, and I think we're just running out of cobblestone again. No? Oh, it finished. It was just still flying. How cool was that? And if we hit F7 is on, and there is no lights in there. So what I'll do is I'll go and put some glass at the ceilings a little bit later, but there we go. So that's how I'm going to do this. I'm still going to do another room. So as I said, I'm going to make it 3 wide. So the next room will be approximately, just hold on 1 second, I'm just clearing some of this land. So instead of being there, where'd I put the landmarks? Landmarks. Thank you. Okay, so as I was saying, I like to have 3 spaces, so that allows me to get in between the buildings, quite obviously. So what we'll do is put down the redstone torch next to it, and there we go. So what we'll do is we'll just go into wasp mode and just use the other building as a guide. We don't need to go underwater again. Oh, come on. Simple as that. Come out this way. I will get rid of those pillars, just so you know. I reckon having an oversea floating base is awesome for our evil scheming and plots. Ha 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 ha. Okay. And guys, I'd really do recommend you do a flatten layer and then a normal layer. So if you need to put stuff in, like in the floor, cut a hole in the floor, you don't automatically go flying obviously down into the ocean, and it's the same for any other normal one. Okay, so do you reckon we should make this one 13 wide as well? You know what, maybe we'll make this one in 2 rooms instead of one huge room. Ooh. We should probably put some torches up here. That is a lot of room. Spawning area, isn't it? Okay, somewhere around here. Put one down here. I did have a stack of torches, remember? You go through them so quick. What I might do is eventually make a magnesium torch and put one around my base. Basically, magnesium torches stop anything within 64 tiles from spawning within 64 tiles. So what we'll do is we'll go out 13 on this one as well. 1, 2, actually, what am I doing? 840. Which one am I missing? Z. So it needs to be 15, so that will bring it up to, that'll take it down to 60. 60, definitely not 50. Alright. Hey, we don't need to go underwater. Awesome. Oh, wrong one, doesn't matter. Okay, there we go, and I'm going to have to probably set up the nuclear reactor already. However, you can see the base design, so what we'll do is we'll have 2... Oh, no! It's the only problem when you go into one block, the actual targeting's off a little bit, and it does cause issues. Okay, so if we right click on that, beautiful. Hey, landmark stayed on there. Uh-oh. Did I pack food? Do you know? Do you remember? Did you see any? Oh, the landmarks. Oh, don't disappear until you place the thing down. Stuff, it doesn't matter. Alright. So I'm going to continue building my base, and when we come back, we're obviously going to have a base, some rooms to set up, and what I'll start doing is setting up the nuclear reactor so we've got some dedicated, serious power. Alright, so this is Business Dad signing off for episode 8, which will probably be house moving and building part 1, and I'll see you in the next episode for part 2.